Well, good morning, good morning. Back again. Probably for my fourth job back in this area. Years and years ago, I cut this road out. Probably late 90s. And I've done a ton of tree work back here. You may have remembered when I did this little rock wall in here, straightened it out, created this parking area. And this is where the yellow jacket attack was, so I still have one tree to take down from that. I was in, checked it yesterday. The tree on the left is the one I got to take out. And I did that drainage swale, did some tree removal along the road here. Did a couple of rounds of tree removal down in front of the house. It's down here. And we're going way, way down over the hill. The excavator's down here. And we're going to do a little excavation. Okay, let's just have a look and see what we've got started. The Sani 35 is a small excavator, but it gets around nice. So the idea here is to make a 6-foot trail down in through the woods. I'll cut this down a little bit more. This is what we call tight quarters. The idea, way down over there, way down through there, in the water is the dog. And we've got to get a road over to the steps. There's a big rock right there. So what I'm doing is I'm stumping and I'm grubbing, and I'm pushing those stumps and the grubs ahead of me. And then I'm digging the material that's in the road, which is good material, and coning it behind me, and then making a road. Yeah, tight quarters. You just do what you do. So where I'm at now, there's a little trail coming in. That's just a rough trail. That'll be all rock features there. Trail will eventually, right where those last row of trees, all those railroad ties are going to come out, and it's going to go straight across. So these trees in the center here obviously will have to go. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go build myself down that way and stump this all right over to right over there. The railroad tie steps. I'll put the stumps up on the upper side, get the good material shifted over to the right. But that will give me this line in and that line there. Then I've got to decide this corner here. I could sneak it right down through here and over, or I could widen it out, which I think I might do. I might widen it out on this side and then blend it down so you have a nice trail in, nice trail out. But instead of a pinch, I'll kind of widen this corner and then fan everything out. Whew, gotta turn this heat down. to drag away out of here. There's going to be a deck built right up there, but these steps straight ahead are going to be taken out and going over to that other plateau. That might be phase 2, but then there'll be a deck built right down, I think right down in here somewhere, small little deck. So that tree's got to come out. Go get some hay and cover that. I don't think I need silt fence because there's from the edge of this exposed earth out to the tree line there's 10 feet, and then there's another 20 feet of trees and roots, and then there's above the high water mark. So that's what you're concerned about. So I could cover this with a little hay. But I really don't think I really need to do that. Just trying to get that loamy stuff off. Get into these small places and you got to have vision, because it's kind of like an artist's easel. You only got so much territory and there's a pile of junk everywhere and a mess, but somehow at the end of it something comes out of it. Pick those out, 2 or 3 of them, and put them right there. And then I could back down with the tractor, grab that, back out where that stump is, and then run right up and dump them where the log truck is going to be. And that's what you got to do in here, in places like this. You just don't have, you don't have the room. That's the world I live in. You don't have the room. You got to get rid of that loam. Keep working on that when you're tracking back and forth, and you're tracking flying the bottom, and this is not the place for that to happen. is the beauty of these machines. You know, I can sit here and you can see that bucket just turns right away. That ugly old stump's gonna go. What we want to do is you want to get material on this right away. There's a little more silt on it than I'd like to see. Little machines are so pain in the arse sometimes. So now I've got myself quite a steep bank. Looking out over St. Margaret's Bay, Clam Island there. A little mess coming in. I've got myself a little trail here now that I can gather the stumps up. All these stumps here. Again, they're going to build a platform deck right in along here. There's railroad ties to be taken out, as I said. So I think tomorrow I might cut some trees, or I might haul. I think I'm going to haul the stumps. I'm going to drag the stumps up and just do it with the excavator. There's a few here. No sense floating the tractor in. There's a little too much silt on this for me to want to bring the tractor down here. But I'll drag the stumps up the road up there, put them off the side where I can get them with the log loader, and then I'll sort the rock out a little bit better, and then I'll probably cut those trees. So I don't want to back the log truck down there because it's not four-wheel drive, and if I start spinning, and I don't have anywhere to put the stumps, so I think I'm going to bring them right up, pile them right there, and then I can back that truck all the way down, and here's a nice, really good platform here, so stay away from the wires, put them all right there, and then load them there. So that's not really, from down around the front down there to bring them here. I'll do that tomorrow, and I'll cut some wood.